Hello there and welcome back to Building the Boys. We now have issue 106 of Hachette's Build the Dizzy Doll's House. In this one, we are getting a much bigger footprint. So what's going to be happening with this is we are going to put together the pieces that ultimately, the house appears to be sitting on a display stand. It isn't. That is attached to the house. It just looks that way. It's a way of masking the foundation that's there. Make it a little bit prettier on the outside. So essentially what we're doing is building the front garden. That's what we're doing in this one. Now, it's going to get a little confusing because inside this box that we've got here is quite a lot of plain wooden pieces. So what goes where can get a little confusing. So we'll go through it slowly. Before we bring the house up and add these to it, we're going to build these pieces first. Then we're going to bring the house up, glue these to it. Again, use a good wood glue and allow this to set before you start moving it around. Because if you try and pick it up, you're just going to pull those pieces off. You don't want to do that. Thankfully, coming up in the next 4 issues, we're going to toughen this as well. So we're going to have pieces that are going to slot in, they're going to hold these in place, and then ultimately pieces are all going to come around the side, clamp it all together. So for the immediate, let your glue do its job. Seriously, let the glue do its job and then move on to the next stage. You'll regret it if you don't. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. You can contact us with Building Boys if you need any help with this. I will try and help you where I can. Without further ado, let's get this one open. Let's look at our pretty bits, then let's get this one built. Okay, so our pretty bits for this one is these 3 cushions. And I'm going to leave mine in the bag until it comes to actually decorate. That would keep them all fresh and nice. Now, they are solid bottomed, but they are soft topped. And they are the hats of Hughey, Dewey, and Louey. So it's paying homage to Donald's nephews, sorry, to go into his playroom. Those look lovely. There is a big pile of cushions on the floor in Donald's room, so that's why you're getting all these cushions. There's this big kind of like chill out area. That's what that's for. Anyway, let's get these wooden pieces over. Let's get these built. Okay, so this is the piece we're starting with first. Now, you can see on here letters. So the letter we need to pay attention to is this I. So letter I there, because the beam we're going to use has the corresponding letter attached to it. So you can see there is I. So I is going to go to I. But just to make things really confusing, we're going to put letter side down. And then I is now there. It's going to slot into here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue along here. And we're going to glue that. So that's how it's going to go. But we're going to glue that one in place. So we're going to put some glue along here, 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 here. You know what? I'm just going to do it now. Let's grab the glue and we'll just get it done whilst you're watching. You can see what I'm talking about. Right. So, this is where we're going to go. Jump in my glue here. Right. So, some glue along here, along here, along here, along here. Whoop. How'd you come? I knew that was going to happen. Feel it building up at the end, that's fine. Along here, along here, along there. Let's tidy that up. There we go. Okay, so now we know I goes in there. So that's going to slot in here like so. Line these up like that, like that, like that. There we go. This draw's clear, so I'm not particularly bothered about that. That's that one done. So that's that one done. We can put that one to the side. We can bring up the next one. So the next one is using this very distinctive piece here. You can see it's got the curvature there to it, and we are using the shortest beam, and it is the beam that's got J on it. So same again. If we turn this one over, you can see there is J. So if we turn that one there, we now know J is here. So our J on our beam, which is there, is going to slot in there. And that's how this one's going to go. So we're going to get this one glued up and we'll put this one in. So again, simple enough. Little glue there. Little there. Here. And along here. Turning that one over. Lining up J with J. And nice and pushed down. And that's how you'll now be looking. Okay, so we're happy with that. That's the first 2 done. 2 more to go. I've jumped the gun there. There's a second beam to go on this one. So if you turn this one over, you can see K. And we need the beam that's got K. So you can see there. So turn this one over, we can see K is the 3rd hole in. So 1, 2, 3, K. K will go there. So again, let's do this one up, get it installed. Okay, so that's that one done. Flip this one over. It's nice and pushed down. There we go. Set that one down. That's how you now looking, so we can flip that one over. That's how that now is. So that's how we're looking. So that's that one done. Right, let's bring our next one up. So you can see the beams we're left with have both got K on them. So those 3 beams are exactly the same. So all we got to do is find the K and line it up. So taking this piece here, that's what this one looks like. We find the K, we turn it over so we know K is there. So 3 in from the right, turn it over, 1, 2, 3 from the right, take our K beam, and we know that's going to go in like so. So that's how that's going to go. So apply some glue. K into K. Push it down nice. Get a bomb with our glue right down. Make sure that's snug. Is that one done? Move that one over, leaving us with one more to do, which is this one here. And again, we can find the K, which is just here, 3 in from the left, which when we flip it over, makes it 3 in from the right. Take our K, which is going to line up there. Same again. So a little glue along here, along here, along here, along here, along here, and along here. And taking our beam, lining up with the K hole. Push that one down firm, that one down, that one in, that one in, that one in. So those are our 4 panels complete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add these to the house now. Now quick look at what we're doing. So I'm going to bring the house over, and I'm hoping it will fit on the desk when we extend it with this. I'm not convinced it will, so I might have to reshuffle some of the things on my desk to get this to fit, but let's have a go. Okay, so as you can see, this is getting increasingly difficult to film, but I've put a layer of glue along here, and I'm going to slot this panel in. So this one's going to go into here, like so, and I'm going to push this one down and into place. So that you can see that's how we look on that one. The rest of them will be a lot easier to film, but that's how we're doing that one. Okay, so with that panel on, we're going to add some glue to here. So glue along here, pop some along there, and we're following this all the way around. Thin layer, you don't need loads, because again, there are other things that are going to hold this all together, but we still want a decent bond. So along here, get some on there. On here. There we go. So we've got that one glued up. Now taking this panel here, I'm going to drop this one in. I want that one. There we go. We'll fit in there like so. So there you go. That's how you now looking. We're coming around here. And this is the next panel we're going to do. So you can see I've glued all the edges here, all the way around. And we're going to take this one. That's going to drop into here. So the one down there like so. There we go. Pop that one in. So it's that panel in. And then finally the end panel here. So I'm going to glue along this section here, and I'm going to fit that final panel in there. So there we go, we're all glued up. I'm going to take this one and slot this panel into the end here. Push that right down, get it nice and snug, nice and fit, nice and flat. And that is how we're now looking. Let your glue do its job. But if we pan out, you can see how we're now looking on that bottom panel. And wow, it really is coming on, isn't it? We can see all around the side here now. Now, you will have bunch beams that are going to come in here and attach the house. So this is all going to start attaching to the house. Then ultimately, your frame's going to go around, pin it in. If, like me, you're lifting the house up and down, do not lift it by these because they're just going to come straight off. So until you've got a few more supports in, don't move these. Let them dry. After the next couple of issues, these will be nice and secure, and we can start moving about again. Let's have a chat. So that's 106 complete. It's now got its footprint, so you know how big this is going to get. Now, if you're doing the extension, it's going to get bigger than that. But for now, for the main build of the house, that's as big as it gets. So that's its full footprint. So you now know if you're measuring this up on tables or things like that, or a display area, you now know how big it is, because it's not going to get any bigger. That is full size. Okay, so now you know. So we've topped out with the tower, so we know exactly how high we are. And now we know how wide we are. So you've got all the dimensions you need to sort of make your forward planning from where you're going to put this thing. We know where we're going to put it. I've got a lovely spot picked out for it. But that's all for this one. We'll be back very, very soon with 107. Because, trust me, when you've done 107, 8, 9, and 10, this thing's a lot more secure. It looks a lot better as well. So we're going to crack on and get those done. We'll be back very, very soon with that. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. And I'll see you very, very soon for more from Bill and the boys. Take care. I'll see you then.